About a buzzkill just days after recreational marijuana became legal in California, the feds clear the way for a crackdown. Attorney General Jeff Sessions says federal prosecutors are now free to enforce federal pot laws.
Randy Paige tells us how this will affect California's budding recreational marijuana market. Randy.
Budding is right. It is so loud in here because this store is packed. It is one of the few places in the state where you can actually buy recreational marijuana for recreational users. And so therefore, I have every right under state law to buy any of these marijuana products. But at the very same time, as soon as I make a purchase, I'm violating federal laws. How does the country's top law enforcer feel about marijuana? Well, here's what Jeff Sessions had to say about cannabis about 2 years ago while he was still a senator.
We need grown-ups in charge in Washington to say marijuana is not the kind of thing that ought to be legalized. It ought not to be minimized, that it's in fact a very real danger.
Today, as Attorney General, Jeff Sessions eliminated the Obama-era policy of not prosecuting people who buy or sell marijuana in states that have legalized pot for recreational use. And he said it will be up to individual U.S. attorneys across the country to enforce federal drug laws as they see fit. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders.
It simply gives prosecutors the tools to take on large-scale distributors and enforce federal law.
The conflict between federal and state marijuana laws are in full display here. Recreational users are not breaking any state laws, but under federal law, the purchase and sale of pot is illegal, period. And if DEA agents were to raid a store like this, it would be a relatively easy case to make, says former federal prosecutor Lori Levinson.
Because you walk in, they've got the marijuana is illegal, and that's a crime. But it's only easy in bringing the charges. When they actually have to try this case and they end up in front of a jury that has voted for the legalization of marijuana, you could see something like jury nullification and no convictions.
Evan Enneman is a consultant to the cannabis industry in California.
I think it has a temporary chilling effect on the industry.
Now, it's important to note, if you have a prescription, if you are a medical marijuana user, these federal drug laws will not affect you. This only applies to recreational users, and there's no plans that we've heard of to actually come in and raid any of these places in California. They simply have opened the door to do so, so we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go back to you.
All right, Randy, thank you so much.